tonight here at Hard Rock Live with the fight in the light heavyweight division. Rudy Lavoes versus Justin Williams. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
Strange one here with Lavoes having a 3-inch height advantage. That's significant. However, a 2-inch reach disadvantage to Williams.
Scheduled for 3 rounds. We're at 185 pounds. The bell in round number 1. White trunks for Rudy Lavoes. Pink trunks for Justin Williams. Fast up jab from Justin Williams. There's the feint step from Lavoes. Williams circling out to the inside and into the clinch. Overhand right from Lavoes. Now forward pressure. There's that right uppercut. And down goes Justin Williams.
Very strong uppercut from Lavoes.
5, 6,
that rocked
7,
his opponent.
8.
Williams just got to get his feet underneath him.
Mandatory 8 count given to Justin Williams by referee Andrew Glenn. Big right hand on a bolo punch. Lavoes talked to us about landing big on the Williams entries. He's doing so right now. More big right uppercuts.
Lavoes is landing some very hard punches.
1:10 remaining, round number 1. Overhand right swing and a miss. There's the counter. Right hooks down to the inside. Half-time plug. Big shots on the inside. Back to the outside by design goes Rudy Lavoes. Chris had the inside, pulled himself back to range.
Well, he feels like he does better range. He wants to get those full extension on the punches.
From that half-time plug. Big round number 1 for Rudy Lavoes.
Lavoes doing a lot of damage on the inside, landing a lot of heavy uppercuts.
And Chancellor position gets the separation from Andrew Glenn.
And at this point, Williams just needs to really work to get out of this first round and regroup.
Feint step again from Lavoes. Stepping in with the left hand goes Rudy Lavoes back to the inside. Williams trying to snatch that half-tide plumb, but doing so defensively.
I like Lavoes just stays very relaxed. He's not rushing. He's not giving his opponent any chance.
Step in left hand again from Lavoes. That off the mark. 15 seconds remaining. Round number 1. A round number 1 in which Lavoes dropped Williams with the right uppercut. Into the clinch. Big left hand from Lavoes to the chin of Williams. The over-under. That gets the separation from Glenn. The bell. That ends the opening round. Seconds out called. Set for round number 2. Rudy Lavoes said, I'm going to land that right uppercut against the forward pressure of Justin Williams. That's exactly what he did to produce the lone knockdown of round number 1. Round number 2 in the long step in jab to open the second round from Justin Williams. Williams out to the body on the level change. There's the underhook left hand from Lavoes.
Williams starting to throw some good hard punches to the body.
Flipping left hand. Good turn from Lavoes. Working the half-tie plumb right uppercut. On the reset. Goes from the center circle. Step in left hand again. He continues to throw that punch. Conventional jab from Williams. There's that step in left hand. Open chested once more, Chris.
It is when he switches stances, Lavoes. It really throws Williams off. He doesn't see where the punches are coming from.
Williams again sticking the up jab.
Williams, he can't just sit there and wait because these angles are really throwing him off and he's getting hit.
Right uppercut, right hook, right uppercut, slick from Lavoes. Lavoes doing exceedingly well to this point in the fight in the clinch.
Williams cannot look to counter. He's got to try and get off first, push his opponent back.
55 seconds remaining, round number 2. Again, we are scheduled for 3 rounds.
See, Williams just waiting to counter. He's getting beat to the punch. Those uppercuts are devastating on the inside.
From the half-tie plumb, wide right hand defensively, though, from Williams. Lavoes playing all offense in the clinch by and large. Williams right now, Chris, playing all defense in the clinch.
Williams starting to look very tired. Hands just keep getting lower and lower.
See the smear of blood across the left cheek of Justin Williams. To the clinch. Short right hand, rights to the body. There's the separation from Andrew Glenn. Closing stages, round number 2. Feint step once more from Rudy Lavoes. Williams still looking for the long jab, staying long. Naked 2 from Williams, didn't fully get through. The idea was there. Shuffling of the feet, we move to the 3rd and final round. 3rd and final round underway. Justin Williams opens with the jab.
Good right hand by Williams.
We saw it in Texas. We're seeing it here tonight. Athletic commissions are starting to look, under the unified rules of bare knuckle fighting, they're allowed to do so. Less experienced fighters, and again, Levos and Williams both making their BKFC and Pro Combat Sports debuts, respectively, in this bout, saying the maximum is 3 rounds, not 5 rounds.
That makes it a totally different fight, Sean. Don't have as much time to work. You really have to come out and try and get the knockout quickly.
There's that right uppercut again from the half-time club. That punch has been there continually through this fight for Rudy Levos.
And he's setting that up, Sean. He's pulling the head down. He's moving the hips, moving his body out of the way, throwing the uppercut.
1:15 remaining, third and final round. From the center circle, Williams trying to find the jab. Step in left hand again from Levos. He's done that so well open-chested. Doing it on a switch stance continually. Right hand, right up from Rudy Levos. There's the jab from Williams.
So Williams starting to talk again. That's when he does his best. That's when he really feels like he starts to feel it. He needs to throw some hard punches, and he's in trouble if he doesn't.
Levos coming forward on the 1-2, swing and a miss from Williams, taking himself off balance. Up jab from Justin Williams. Intentional jab from Levos. Levos switching stances. It's almost as though how one would throw a switch kick. It's very, very educated footwork from Rudy Levos.
And he does a good job of when he does so, he throws punches, not letting his opponent get used to the angles.
Jab off the mark from Levos. Stretch drive now this light heavyweight fight. Right uppercut again, getting through from Levos. Williams on a naked right hand. That landed. Williams out talking to Levos at the 10-second clap. There's the jab. The bell. And that is the end of this light heavyweight fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 3 rounds, our judges at ringside score the fight 30-26, 29-27, and 30-26 to the winner by unanimous decision. Rudy, the Black Widow Levos.
In the heavyweight division, Chino Bloom versus Dylan Bladen.
Interesting tale, let's say, with Bloom having a 2-inch height advantage. However, he's 5 inches reach deficit.
Yoel calling both fighters up the scratch, sporting touch of hands. They're 3 feet apart. The bell round number 1. Green trunks for Chino Bloom as he comes forward. Heavy pressure, white and black trunks for Dylan Bladen. Immediately into the clinch. There's the separation from Chris Yoel. Right back to it. The massive weight discrepancy. Fair game in the unified rules, and fair game with that left and the right hand drops Dylan Bladen.
And I really like the way Chino Bloom is really looking to explode in. Off that back foot, he's pushing, he's closing the gap. Looking to finish this fight. He's going to throw with power. Really closing that gap quickly.
Left hand, heavy on the inside comes Chino Bloom, and knockdown number 2.
Every time Bloom is landing punches, he's doing damage. Bladen's in big trouble. He's got to get up. I don't know if he wants to get up.
Up at 9 is Dylan Bladen.
Walk this way.
Full assessment now from Chris Yoel.
And Bloom, that fight's over.
This fight is over, and victory number 1 in BKFC with emphasis for Chino Bloom.
And you could see the referee could just tell by the body language of Bladen he did not want to be in this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the request from the red corner, our referee in charge, Chris Young, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 55 seconds, round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Chino Bloom.
Flyweights for you now. Our tale of the tape is presented by Amnesia Vodka for Giancarlo Rivera versus Zay Garcia.
Okay, Sean, both guys 5'4". Garcia, a 3-inch reach advantage. He definitely wants to utilize that because when Romero gets in, he throws good combinations, closes the distance well. Garcia's got to control the range.
Zay Garcia told us, I believe my opponent in this flyweight bout, Giancarlo Rivera, thinks that I'm going to be wild. I will surprise him. I will disrupt him because I will be very technical and very tactical. Round number 1. Hard entry after being technical and tactical on the overhand left off of scratch for Zay Garcia. He's in the black trunks. Purple and white trunks for Giancarlo Rivera. Immediately you see the head movement, the wide right hook, and the duck under from Romero.
Good head movement so far. Man, look at that ducking under from
Clean right hand, big shot. Cold stairs. Then Garcia. Game, set, match. John Carlos Rivera.
wow, you don't usually see that kind of power from this weight class. Man, just out against the ropes. That was nasty, Sean.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Chris Young, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 22 seconds, round number 1. For your winner, by standing knockout, Carlos Baby Hope Rivera.
We open our main card, BKFC 80, with a bout in the welterweight division. Bomaye Reed versus Paulo Gamis. The numbers presented by Buck Duck Energy Drink.
John, you're not going to get a more even tail of the tape than this. Both guys 5'11", 73-inch reach, 32-centimeter fist size. Tail of the tape, dead even on this one.
And our referee in charge of the action, Sam Burgos.
Paulo Gamis told us Bomaye Reed has a very clean traditional boxing style. The Brazilian Gamis said, I have to utilize my MMA and jiu-jitsu background to make this a rough and rugged bare knuckle fight. Round number 1. White trunks for the Jamaican-born, Florida-based Bomaye Reed. Black trunks for the Brazilian-born, Florida-based Paulo Gamis.
Reed trying to utilize already those level changes, little feints, trying to get his opponent to react.
Just with those two hand positions, Chris, you can see that Reed comes out of boxing and Gamis comes out of MMA.
Oh, absolutely. You got to think that Reed is running to get inside. Gamis, or stay outside. Gamis got to get inside and do those clinches, power pushes his opponent around with those powerful shots.
The MMA overhand right. Good turn and a defensive tie-up. Smart from Bomaye Reed, getting the separation from Sam Burgos. 1:15 remaining, round number 1.
And so it's very good, clean, crisp jabs that Reed is throwing, trying to keep Gamis at bay.
Jab to the body from Bomaye Reed.
Every time Reed throws a jab, Gamis has got to come back with some powerful shots.
Forward now, Paulo Gamis with the left hand. Into the clinches is exactly where Gamis wants to be on the underhook. The push down right hand. Big shots now. You see the head movement, the duck under, almost a hammer fist. In fact, it was an illegal hammer fist. As spotted by referee Sam Burgos. No, almost about it.
What Gamis needs to do in that position, he's got to throw the body. He can't just stand in front and throw down shots or just punches that aren't going to go to the body. Step out.
Big right hand on a touch of hands. Fair play, says Sam Burgos.
You gotta love it.
So the illegal hammer fist, more illegal as it was to the back of the head. The hard warning given by Burgos to Gamis. Touch of hands, and then Reed punching Gamis square in the face with the right hand.
John, this might favor Gamis, this wild fight. This is not what Reed wants. He wants a technical battle.
10-second clock late here in round number 1. Pivotal fight in the welterweight division for these two men, Bomaye Reed and Paulo Gamis. Left jab just before the bell from Reed. We move to round 2.
Making paper coming in.
Fast start off of scratch for Paulo Gamis, round number 2.
Like to see Gamis throwing some uppercuts instead of these hooks. He's going to go over the top of his opponent. There's an uppercut. Nice.
Right hook, right hand from the half top. Up goes Paulo Gamis, exactly where he wants to be.
Absolutely, those uppercuts are going to work.
On the underhook, the clinch left hand. There's the separation from Sam Burgos. I love contrast in style fights, Chris, and that's exactly what we have.
Oh, you're not going to get a fight with more contrast than these two guys. Slick boxer versus a complete brawler.
High and tight for Reed, off his back foot in the jab to the body, not there. Good step back from Gamis.
Gamis just antagonizing him, daring him to come in. He knows that jab there, but he's going to throw hard punches.
Gamis loading up the right hand, stepping in with the naked 2 is Paulo Gamis. Now into the clinch.
Not only that, but he's really trying to set up that uppercut. I think it's a beautiful punch because Reed keeps ducking his head down low.
Referee Sam Burgos put to work in this welterweight fight. 55 seconds remaining, round number 2. Shuffling of the feet, hands very low for Gamis.
Gamis just trying to get his opponent to come in so he can throw hard shots at him.
Good pull from Gamis, showing the head movement. He's dropping his hands by design to do that. Now come forward.
He's trying to get his hands out. He wants to continue to fight on the inside, throw those hard body shots. Reed doing a good job of tying the opponent.
Burgos just told Gamis, watch your head on the entry.
Oh, he's definitely utilizing the head.
Fast jab from Reed. No reaction from Gamis. 20 seconds remaining, round 2. Short right hand from Reed. And from the half-time club goes Paulo Gamis. To the body with the right hand goes Wanye Reed. Late here in round number 2. Oh, that's clever on a 3-2 entry from Reed.
He's shaking his head no, but it did land clean. I know it might not have hurt him. Reed did land a good solid shot.
Sit.
Here comes round 3. Round number 3.
And where Gamis was able to avoid some of these punches earlier, I think he's starting to get hit with them. He might not want to keep his hands down anymore.
Naked right hand entry, 2-1 for the Brazilian Paulo Gamis against the Jamaican-born Wanye Reed. Reed on the jab. Downward 2 again from Paulo Gamis. On the takedown in the side mount. Could have hit the rear naked choke. Chris had gotten a hook in from that position, but wrong sport. And now grabbing his back is Wanye Reed. Time called by referee Sam Burgos on the takedown. Obviously ruled as a slip.
Like to see exactly what happened in that situation. Oh, they're calling a point. They're calling a trip.
Sam Burgos is saying that was an intentional trip by Paulo Gamis.
We'll find out. We'll find out. Hard to tell.
Sam Burgos is saying a trip. A little outside trip. Almost a foot sweep.
Good move, just not in the right sport.
Again, Paulo Gamis, a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. There's so many great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts that have done successfully in BKFC, working the inside game, but that little foot sweep, not really part of it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was part of it for Gamis, but it cost him 1 point.
It's going to cost you sometimes, but you might get by, you might not.
So a 1-point deduction issued to Paulo Gamis by referee Sam Burgos. Time in, right back to it. Reed could have taken up to 5 minutes to recover. It's less than 2 minutes. And that drops Wanye Reed.
Oh, wow. This fight just turned. Reed still seems fine. He looked over his corner, he's talking. Just got caught with a punch. But that just shows you have a powerful fighter, powerful striker. The game is if he hits you, he can hurt you.
Gamis forward again, heavy on the neck, right hand. Good pull back from Reed, but doing so defensively. Reed on his back foot against the ring ropes. Gamis on his front foot. So Gamis losing a point for that foot sweep, that illegal trip, and getting it right back with the knockdown.
Gamis just liking that inside fighting, trying to land to the body, but man, Reed doing a good job firing back.
Right now you're looking at that very rare 9-8 round. And add to that a 9-7 round as down goes Wanye Reed for the second time in round 3.
Reed was landing good punches in that position. Oh, this might be over if he can't see. Reed better get on his bike and start moving. He doesn't want to sit here and trade with his opponent. You can't stay in this position. He's going to get knocked down again. Got to tie up or move away.
Final seconds, round 3.
Get on your bike and move. Don't just sit here and trade.
An eventful round and Chad just before the bell as we move to round 4.
Huge round for Gamis. Totally changed the complexion of this fight.
2 knockdowns recorded by Gamis in round number 3, but then also having the point deducted by referee Sam Burgos for that illegal foot sweep, that illegal trip.
Should make it a 10-8 round, but that was huge. Reed has to. Something said, what did he do? This fight's over?
This fight is over! Stopped in the corner, and victory for Paulo Gamis.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the request of the blue corner, our referee in charge of the action, Sam Burgos, steps in calling a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 3. For your winner by TKO, Paulo Zeduido Gamis. The numbers presented by Ball Boys for this bout in the bantamweight division. Chris
Garcia versus Austin Lewis.
And Austin Lewis with a 3-inch height advantage, but it's that 6-inch reach advantage he has to utilize. He has to stay outside. He's got to stay using that reach. He's got to make Garcia try to pay to get inside and land those powerful shots.
Chris Garcia said, I have to find the correct balance in this bout between aggressiveness and composure. The bell, round number 1. Multicolored trunks for Chris Garcia, pink trunks for Austin Lewis. Lewis long on the jab. Lewis in a very tall stance. Garcia in a much tighter lower stance. Both fighters listed at 5'6". Straight 1-2 on the entry from Garcia. Clinching up now, Austin Lewis on the level change. Back to it on the call of knuckle up emphatically from Andrew Glenn, the referee.
Lewis has got to start throwing jabs early. He cannot let the opponent just keep closing the distance without paying for it.
To the inside, left hand, and into the mid-range where he wants to be is Chris Garcia. 4 now on the right hand comes Austin Lewis. Garcia again, jabbing his way to the mid-range. Jabbing right back, 1-1-2. Clever from Austin Lewis. Baseball bat gripping up as Lewis gets the separation quickly.
I like it when Lewis pushes opponents backwards. Coming forward, pushing those hard punches, those hard jabs, and really going to throw his opponent off.
Lewis staying on his front foot. Garcia most definitely on his front foot as well. Big right hand, left hand. Hands touching the canvas for Austin Lewis. The wobble now, this is ruled a knockdown by Andrew Glenn. Lewis badly hurt. That is the end of the fight. Chris Garcia now 5-1 in BKFC.
And you could just tell by the way Lewis was stumbling, he was badly hurt. He should have taken a knee and stayed down for a second. He tried to get up. When the legs aren't working, you got to figure that out quickly. Okay, I got to take a seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn, steps in calling a stop to the fight at 1 minute 19 seconds, round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Chris Dynamite Garcia.
Diesel Laptops brings you the numbers for this bout in the lightweight division. Bobby Henry versus Stash Kirkendall.
And we can see here Bobby Henry, big height advantage 4 inches, big reach advantage 5 inches. He can dictate when and where this fight happens. He needs to stay outside and land his hard shots and decide when and where he wants to go inside to finish the fight.
Both fighters up to scratch. The bell, round number 1. Brown trunks for Bobby Henry, white trunks for Stash Kirkendall. Kirkendall, the open-chested MMA stance. Heavy front shoulder, very traditional boxing stance for Bobby Henry. Henry on the feint. Big to the body with the right hand goes Bobby Henry.
Kirkendall changing stances.
Resetting. Fast on the jab to the inside comes Kirkendall. Forced back to the outside. Left hand, right hand. Just off the mark for Henry. Right, left hand getting through. Henry turning up the temperature on the inside. Big left hand, now the right hand. All sorts of trouble with Stash Kirkendall to the canvas, but he was punched illegally as he was grounded by Bobby Henry. Grounded by the knockout punch.
And this is a different Bobby Henry than we saw the first time. Unfortunately, he just got too aggressive in that situation. Knocked his opponent down. Hit him one more time.
So the knockdown counts. Time is called. Now, as referee Chris Young assesses Stash Kirkendall, he has 5 minutes on the timeout clock as he was the recipient of the illegal punch, or perhaps punches we shall see on the replay as he was grounded from that knockdown by Bobby Henry.
And the problem was those punches were clean and looked like they did damage. Here, just devastating shots. Bobby Henry looked very aggressive. It was a good punch. That right hand did the damage, and there's a few shots. Not sure if it landed as clean as I thought it did initially. I really hope Kirkendall decides to continue to fight. Okay, good.
Stash Kirkendall says he wants to continue.
And I think Henry's lucky it's a 1-point deduction. That could easily be a 2-point deduction, Sean.
So excellent refereeing from Chris Young. His great night continues at BKFC 80. Count the knockdown, the 1-point deduction. Right back to it. Off the canvas. Davis with more aggression than he's had before he was knocked down to Stash Kirkendall.
That's what Stash Kirkendall needs to do. He can't sit there and let his opponent just pick him apart. He's got to come forward and try and land some hard shots.
So right now, this is looking like a 9-8 round for Bobby Henry. 2 points for the knockdown.
Kirkendall
loses one, Chris, for the illegal punches.
Kirkendall cannot just have his hands down and come in. He's going to get counted. He's got to get behind the jab, get your way in, and throw some powerful shots.
Switch of stances, left hand. Henry catches Kirkendall in that gap switch with that stiff jab. Closing seconds in eventful round number 1 and a big round number 1 for Bobby Henry. Next up, round 2. Medical assessment from the Chief Medical Officer of BKFC, Dr. Don Muxi. No histrionics from the great Dr. Muxi. Right back to it. Both men up to scratch. Round number 2, literally running forward off of scratch to start the second round. Stash Kirkendall.
That's what the corner of Kirkendall said. You have to come forward. You have to push the pace. You can't let your opponent dictate where the fight happens. I mean, coming forward with your hands down, not a good idea from Kirkendall.
Kirkendall did the open-chested entry. Henry to the canvas, immediately correctly ruled as a slip and push down by referee Chris Yoel. Big right hand, we might be done on that right hand. Here comes the mandatory 8 count from Chris Yoel.
Kirkendall's hurt. He might get up, but he's not continuing with it.
The count of 10. We are done. That is a high-quality win for Bobby Henry.
And Sean, we've seen this many times. Somebody comes in, 1, maybe even 2 fights. They don't look that great at BKFC, but sometimes it clicks, and you can tell that's exactly what happened here. Bobby Henry looked phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Chris Young, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 34 seconds, round number 2. For your winner, by TKO, Bobby B3 Henry.
Hugely pivotal in the light heavyweight division. Our tale of the tape is presented by Alcoholic Tattoos for Jeremy Smith versus David Simpson.
Another one of these extremely even fights, Sean. 5'10 to 5'11. 1-inch reach advantage for David Simpson. That's nothing in this weight class.
Fighters up to scratch. The bell, round number 1. Immediately angling off from scratch to his right. In the green trunks is David Simpson. Black trunks for the South African, Jeremy Smith.
Look at that tight guard for Jeremy Smith.
Trying to step forward on the right hand. Switch of stances now to southpaw from ortho for Simpson, trying to land the rear right uppercut. Switching back, open chested. Hard jab now the left hand. Roll through from Smith coming forward. Stiff jab from Jeremy Smith from the center circle.
You can already see the difference in speed. Simpson is faster. However, man, that plotting style for Smith, when he hits you hard.
We saw hard on the underhook turn from Simpson. Trying to take Jeremy Smith off balance. Smith resetting brilliantly right back to the center circle. These are 2 big light heavyweights.
Good uppercut.
Big shots. There's the standing TKO stoppage from Sam Burgos and a massive victory for David Simpson.
I'm telling you, when Simpson hits you, it is different. This guy has power in both hands. He's really figuring out this sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Sam Burgos, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 52 seconds, round number 1. For your winner, by TKO, David Thunder Simpson.
In the heavyweight division, our tale of the tape is presented by Amnesia Coffee for Yoel Romero versus Theo Doukas.
Very even for this teletape. There is a 2-inch height advantage, but only a 1-inch reach advantage for Yoel Romero.
The numbers presented by Amnesia Vodka. Full handshake, great sportsmanship offered and received. Both men up to scratch. Round number 1. As Yoel Romero predicted, Theo Doukas fast off with scratch. Doukas in the black trunks, green trunks for the Cuban-born Florida-based Yoel Romero. Immediately to the outside. There's the right hand not getting through that high, tight striking guard of Yoel Romero. And the jab from Doukas. To the inside, half tie plum. Romero couldn't find it.
He's Trying to be a little heavy. For the time.
Almost a Superman punch. That's not legal under the unified rules, but no warning from referee Chris Young. So the elevation off the canvas from Romero. Hand off the mark from Doukas.
So far, just like Romero said, he's not rushing. He's downloading information early. Just want to see what his opponent's going to do. Looking for holes, looking for openings.
In the center circle, right hand off the mark from Doukas. Good start indeed for Romero. 55 seconds remaining round one.
You can just see
Superman punch again. There's the warning now from Chris Young. Again, that is an illegal strike under the unified rules. Pin right hand, make it two from Doukas. Well defended from Yoel Romero.
Romero doing a good job of putting his arms together, making it difficult to land straight shots.
The jab. Good turnout from Doukas. Doukas to the inside. To the outside goes Romero. 25 seconds remaining round one.
Romero's showing that athleticism, able to pull back, get in close, very quick with his footwork.
This left hand to the body. Romero resetting, getting late here in round number one. This is for Doukas. Southpaw right back to ortho. Off the jab from orthodox for Doukas. The bell. We move to round two. Slight delay. Referee Chris Young talking to the Florida Athletic Commission table. Now both fighters up to scratch, 3 feet apart. Round number two. Romero never came up fully to scratch, and they moved backwards. Now the roll through from Yoel Romero. Short right uppercut off the mark from Doukas. There's the long jab. 1-2, not getting through that striking guard of Romero. Counter left hand from Romero. The first punch, Chris, that he has really turned over.
I thought he'd step it up in the second round. Just want to figure it out, get his feet wet for the first.
Left hand, and that drops Theo Doukas.
He just felt the full power. Wow, this is a difference. That's exactly what he learned, man. This guy can hit. I have to be careful. That's why he doesn't want to stand and let his opponent dictate the pace. He better push forward.
Mandatory 8 count given to Doukas. We fight on.
Can't
see that Romero turning up the energy, turning up the temperature.
There's great defense so far for Romero.
This crowd almost 100% behind Yoel Romero. Doukas now cut on his forehead. Duck under from Romero.
Yes, so relaxed is Romero. He looks like he's just having a great time learning the sport. Very good strategy at this point.
Smart. Legal Chris Lytle-like shoulder bump on the inside from Romero. Just create space.
See, us old guys are kind of smart.
Stiff jab again.
Just look at that defense. Just getting out of the way. Pulls back just enough. Ready counter. Oh!
Left uppercut. Cool as you like on knockdown number 2 for Yoel Romero.
Wow, that was a nasty uppercut. Beautiful left hand.
Right back to it. Credit to Theo Doukas. Twice off the canvas. That is a slip and a slip in his own blood. Ruled as such by Chris Young.
Yeah, I mean, it's flowing pretty good. Romero,
hand trap. Left uppercut. Knockdown number 3.
I don't know if he can. This
fight is over. Welcome to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, Yoel Romero.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Chris Young, steps in calling a stop to the fight at 1 minute 56 seconds, round number 2. For your winner by TKO, Yoel El Sonado de Dios Romero.
The numbers now for this, our co-main event of the evening, are presented by Blackout Coffee. In the featherweight division, Edgard Plazaola versus Scary Fox.
So similar from the tail to tape. Both guys 5'7", 1 inch reach advantage. That's nothing. Exact same fist size. This is going to be a fantastic fight. This is the one I've been thinking for fight of the night. Can't wait to see it.
Edgard Plazaola has never faced anyone at my level, and he has never faced adversity in his professional combative sports career. The bell, round number 1. Maroon trunks for the Nicaraguan, now based in Florida. Edgard Plazaola. Yellow trunks for the Englishman, Gary Fox.
Gary doing a good job of staying lateral movement, kind of in that position. He can't sit there and trade punches. He's a very, very strong puncher like Plazaola.
See the feints, the right hand, the duck under now to the inside. Big shots. Plazaola prefers the clinch. Fox, by his own admission, prefers the pocket. Right back to it. Duck from Plazaola. Right uppercut to the armpit. That was clever. 80 seconds remaining, round number 1. We're in the featherweight division.
I mean, difficult to even stay in the pocket with a guy like Plazaola, throwing those powerful shots.
Fast jab from Plazaola. You see he's in southpaw, orthodox for Gary Fox. Fox stepping in at 2-1-2. That was clever. Such intelligence, such variety in punches from both men. Fast jab from Plazaola.
Fox has got to throw those punches and immediately lateral step. He can't just stand there and wait for the repunch from his opponent.
That will change your sorry. Downward 2 to the body from Plazaola. Left hook, right back. 40 seconds remaining, round number 1. Both of these world-class bare knuckle fighters having their moments here in the opening round. Hook jab from Plazaola. Now coming forward, Gary Fox. Plazaola resetting in orthodox.
You can just see Plazaola in stop mode at this point. Coming forward the entire time, looking to land his hard shots, smearing his opponent's hips.
Fox feigning with the right hand, trying to stay elusive on the outside. Fox pulls back that right hand mid-flight. Left to the body, not there from Plazaola. Late here in round number 1. Fox just missing, turning over that right hand to the head. The bell, we go to round 2. See the movement of both fighters at the scratch. Call of knuckle up from referee Sam Burgos. Round number 2. Step in jab from Plazaola. Miss with the left hook from Fox.
Plazaola just looking to explode in with powerful shots. I like the hook from Fox. It's really making Plazaola think twice about throwing those jabs.
See the bouncing the step on the outside of Fox right hand. Bring down movement. Heavy upper body movement from Plazaola. Fox coming through with the right hand.
I like it when he throws one punch, or he's throwing several of them. He's throwing combinations to really push Plazaola backwards. He doesn't think he can fight that way.
Wide stance for Gary Fox. In and out.
That wide stance though that lets you push off that back foot and close again.
360 turn on the right-handed miss from Edgard Plazaola. 70 seconds remaining, round 2.
That's those good eyes so far from Fox. Sees these punches coming, gets out of the way just enough.
To the body just landed. Switch of stances back for Plazaola, the orthodox right hand. 55 seconds remaining, round 2. Hook jab off the mark from Plazaola. Fox circling out again.
Just stalking mode is Plazaola, mirroring the hip.
Heavy in the clinch, there's the turn right hand, another right hand. Well taken from Gary Fox, resetting now in the center circle is Fox. Plazaola again from southpaw back to orthodox. Jab to the body from ortho. Jab to the head from orthodox for Gary Fox. And right not there from Plazaola. Irony of ironies, Chris, both fighters largely doing what they want to do. With nearly the full opening 2 rounds. Plazaola with the pressure, Fox with the elusiveness. We go to round 3, and we go to side speeds. For round number 3 we go. Finder jab from Fox. Overhand right again, entry for Plazaola. Chris, Plazaola trying to find that overhand right.
He's over the top just a little bit. I like to see him turn it into a right hand to the body or uppercut or straight, just like he did in that situation. That landed nice.
Away from the ring, deftly cleared by Sam Burgos. Step in, right hook to the body from Plazaola.
Beautiful body punch.
Fox on the feint, now it's Gary Fox coming forward. You see the elusiveness and movement on the outside from Plazaola, and lands the big right hand. To the canvas goes Gary Fox. We'll see how this is ruled by Sam Burgos. It is going to be ruled as a knockdown. It was the hard right hand.
just overwhelming with powerful shots. It's Plazaola.
Mandatory 8 count, right back to it.
Let's see if Fox decides I have to get that back immediately.
Slight swelling under Fox's left eye.
Fox is having trouble with the speed and power of Plazaola. He's got to get off first, I believe. He can't wait to counter.
Small cut under the left eye of Edgard Plazaola. Duck under from Plazaola on the multi-punch combination from Fox.
Plazaola duck in the head. Fox needs to work on throwing the uppercut.
Forward punches from Fox. Got elusiveness from Plazaola. Fox ever so slightly has turned up the temperature here in round 3. But yet the low knockdown in this fight comes in the 3rd round for Edgard Plazaola.
It's a hard, powerful combination, but Fox really needs to turn up the volume. He needs to push his opponent backwards. He can't just sit there and react to someone like Plazaola.
15 seconds remaining in the 3rd round. Right hand again from Plazaola.
Just very elusive. Avoids punches very well.
Fox coming forward on the 2-3.
So every time Fox is coming forward, Plazaola has an answer.
We are through 3 rounds. Round number 4. Slight lowering of stance for Edgard Plazaola to start the 4th round. Jab to the overhand right.
And once again, if I'm Fox, I'm really working on forcing my way in there, pushing the opponent backwards.
Oh. Big step in right hand from Plazaola. Fox, though, took it exceedingly well.
Yeah, it's hard to knock Fox down with one punch. You need to throw combination.
To the body. Fox could not find the return right hand. Good pull from Plazaola. As you see now circling out with 80 seconds remaining, round number 4. Heavy feint step from Plazaola. Overhand right to the inside right hand.
Plazaola does great defense the way he ducks under and gets out of dangerous spots.
Blood flowing freely across the right eye of Gary Fox.
Makes it more difficult for him to see.
Fox cut inside of his right brow. There's the jab from Gary Fox. Roll it to the body, then the duck under. Jab from Plazaola, resetting. Jab from Gary Fox. Right hand left hook to the inside. Fox again on his back foot, wide stance. And you see Plazaola mirroring the hips of Gary Fox to the inside right hand.
Plazaola doing a good job of mixing things up, really making it difficult for Fox to really get a good rhythm going.
Right hand again, counter right to the body from Fox. Fox on the jab. Jab just before the bell from Plazaola as we move to the 5th and final round. Here's Silas.
Powerful shots being thrown on both these fighters.
5th and final round, Edgard Plazaola entering this bout 5-0. Gary Fox entering this bout as the reigning BKFC UK Featherweight titleist. One knockdown through the opening 4 rounds. Plazaola dropping Fox in round number 3. Jab to the body from Plazaola.
You can see every round Plazaola landing more punches than Fox. And see if Fox decides I have to do something different if I want to win this fight. He might have a sense of urgency to come forward, Sean.
Left just off the mark. Looking for the entry. Elusive movement from Plazaola. Plazaola trying to find the right-handed entry. He's setting the southpaw back to ortho. The right hand duck under. Good duck under right back from Gary Fox. 65 seconds remaining in this fight. Big right hand again from Plazaola.
Look at that chin from Fox, man. He took that like a champ.
Oh, here's right hands. Big shots again to the inside on the left hand, the right hand. Suddenly Plazaola can see the finish line, trying to reach it here in round number 5. Ferocious shots being landed by Plazaola. Still Fox stands, he fights on, takes the left hand, right hand. An onslaught of punches now to the body. Left to the head from Plazaola.
Wow, that was an unbelievable job for Fox just to stay on his feet. He's taking massive shots.
Left hand, right hand from the head to
he gassed himself out. Oh, look at that. I mean, Jesus, opened up the face.
Gary Fox still slowing both sides. Blood across his face and onslaught of punches from Plazaola. Still Fox standing here in round 5. Final seconds of our co-main event. There is the bell.
Fighting to the very end, both those fighters. I mean, Plazaola looked phenomenal, but Sean, that is one of the reasons I love to watch Gary Fox fight. I mean, he took an onslaught of punches and just kept coming. That was exactly what I thought this fight would be like.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the decision, let's have a big round of applause for these two warriors. After completing the scheduled 5 rounds, our judges at ringside score the fight 50-44, 50-43, and 50-44 to the winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated, Edgard, the Dream Killer, Plazaola.
Main event time. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink for this bout in the heavyweight division. Leonardo Perdomo versus Arnold Adams.
And Sean, both guys 5'11". Difference here being that for its reach advantage for Adams, because he has to utilize that. He knows he has to stay outside, stay moving, utilize that jab if he wants to beat Perdomo.
The rematch, our main event in the heavyweight division. Round number 1. Red trunks for the Cuban, now based in Florida, Leonardo Perdomo. Black trunks for the American, 2-time former BKFC heavyweight world champion Arnold A.J. Adams. Right uppercut, right hand off the mark from Adams. Oh! Left hand, and that drops Arnold A.J. Adams.
Just look at the extremely wide stance for Perdomo. So much power he can use, so much explosiveness.
Mandatory 8 count given to Adams by referee Andrew Glenn. Down to the body, hook to the head. He's trying to stay on the outside on the jab. Get to the inside comes Perdomo. Perdomo overhand right. There's the dunk under from Adams. Resetting his feet.
Adams got to get on his bike and move. He can't get against the ropes and just eat those shots.
On this slip to the ground goes Perdomo right back to it. Adams to the inside. Big swings. There's a turn from AJ. Left hand on the counter. Knockdown number 2.
Adams, I can't tell if he's hurt, and that's why his partner is mad. Oh, he's hurt.
The count of 8.
Now, he's not getting up. He's not getting up.
Count of 10. 9-0 goes Leonardo Perdomo.
No, Sean, I thought he might just be mad because he got knocked down, but no, he was hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Adam Glenn, reaches the count of 10, calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 9 seconds. Round number 1. For your winner by KO and still undefeated, Leonardo